Përshëndetje të nderuar teleshikues të Report TV, jemi spostuar këtu në rezidencën e ambasadës britanike në Tiranë me ambasadorin e këtij shteti të madh dhe mik të Shqipërisë, siç është Britania e Madhe, ambasadori zotin Alastair King-Smith, për të folur në fakt për javën kulturore të Britanisë Madhe që starton në 1 shtator dhe ku do të ketë shumë aktivitete, por edhe për te javës kulturore për t'i pyetur ambasadorit disa nga temat e rëndësishme që janë edhe në fokus të opinionit publik shqiptar. Zoti ambasador, përshëndetje, kënaqësi që të kam në këtë intervistë.
Përshëndetje dhe është kënaqësi ime të jem me ju gjithashtu.
Siç thash, Britania është nga shtetet mike të Shqipërisë dhe po organizon javën e saj kulturore, siç bën dhe disa nga shtetet e mëdha të vendit dhe që janë gjithashtu aleate të Shqipërisë. Java kulturore starton në 1 shtator. Cilat janë programet më interesante që keni menduar?
So first off, it's a great pleasure to be launching the British Cultural Week, and I think it's a great initiative to really strengthen the cultural and soft power connections between our countries and between our peoples. There's a lot to celebrate culturally. Albania has a really rich culture and history, and of course so does the United Kingdom. So during this week we're going to start off with some sport. We'll be having a cricket match on Skënderbej Square, and I know that cricket may not be quite as well known in Albania, but of course we play it a lot in Britain as well as internationally. I mean, already Albania does a lot on football, so we thought we'd add in cricket as well. And then we're going to move on to music. You may know Rita Ora is coming for a fantastic concert on the 6th of September. And of course she's British, an international superstar and pop singer, but of course at her heart Kosovan and Albanian, and it's great to bring those connections together through music. And then we're going to move on to other things. So we'll be celebrating literature, the role of British authors in Albanian culture and the connections culturally as well.
Ndalemi pak tek kriket. Loja e kriketit ka shumë kuriozitet për Shqipërinë. Ju do të luani vetë, zoti ambasador?
I will, and we're hoping that we'll have both a British team and an Albanian team competing, but I suspect we'll mix it up as well. We're not going to make it too hard. We want it to be fun, we want people to join in, and we want people to come and see and watch and maybe laugh at us a bit. I may not be very good at batting and catching because I haven't played since way back when I was 16 at school, but we're looking forward to showing that to others.
Dhe bas se do të luani përballë kryebashkiakut të Tiranës?
Yes, so we're hoping that the mayor of Tirana and some of the other senior people in Tirana and Albania will come along, whether to play or some of them are a little bit worried about playing. They say they're not that great sportsmen, so they might watch. But both are great, so it's important. You know, always I found sport, obviously it's about the sportsmanship of playing, but it's also by putting on a really good show. And I've really enjoyed watching matches, whether that's cricket, football, rugby or others. So that's a fun thing. In fact, boxing we had as well with Florian Marco, of course, just last week. British, Albanian, based in Britain, but Albanian boxer here as well.
Ju përmendët dhe Rita Orën, këtë këngëtare mjaft të njohur shqiptaro-britanike. Çfarë kontributi japin artistët, por edhe sportistët në forcimin e marrëdhënieve mes dy vendeve?
It's a really good question because to me, I think those in the cultural field have a really important role. They are often role models for young people. They often, what they do, what they say, their songs, their messages, reach out to people in a way that governments can't. And that's really important, and I'm really glad that Rita's going to be coming here and showing how you can be a success. And it doesn't matter whether you've started life in Kosovo, in Albania, in Britain, but you can be an international success story too. But it requires really hard work and then, you know, really using your talents.
Një nga fushat e javës suaj kulturore është dhe letërsia britanike. Menjëherë të shkon mendja tek Shakespeare. Çfarë duhet presin lexuesit shqiptar për te?
Well, of course, I mean, literature is a really important field, and it's interesting how William Shakespeare, Charles Dickens and others are well known to many Albanians from how it's taught in school. But I think more than that, we're looking forward to doing a family event which may reach more to some of the children who might think more about Harry Potter than the sort of older authors. Both are really important. We want to celebrate that and look at the future as well, about how we strengthen education and cultural exchange between Albania and the United Kingdom. And I think that's really important because we want to focus on the positives, and we want people also to see the positives of Albanian culture, because that will also help improve the image of Albania, which sometimes is only seen through negative prisms. And I want to make sure that the breadth of the diversity of Albania's culture and heritage is brought to the world and to the United Kingdom too.
Java kulturore shtrihet përtej Tiranës, edhe në qytete të tjera?
Really important, it's for the whole country, so we'll be doing events elsewhere, in Shkodra, in Korça, and we hope that others will put on things as well. And of course this is only the first time, so we'll be hoping to do more in future years. But actually I think that's a really important point. I've been here now almost a year, and it's been a real pleasure to get around the country and to see the breadth of the diversity across the north, the south, the east, the west, and that's the people, it's the places, the beaches, the mountains, other places, but also then the culture. And I think that's something that together we can celebrate and really bring that together. I was lucky, of course, that I learnt Albanian partly up in Shkodra, so I got to really experience different parts of the country, not just Tirana. But of course Tirana is important, it's the capital, so we'll do things here as well.
Tirana është e rëndësishme edhe politikisht dhe ne festojmë 100 vjetorin e marrëdhënieve mes Shqipërisë dhe Britanisë. Çfarë ka ndryshuar ambasador dhe çfarë është sot kjo lidhje mes dy vendeve?
So look, since I was appointed, it was very clear that there was a lot that we could do more of in broader fields. We've always done a lot on things like organised crime, in dealing with democratisation and elections, and we'll continue doing those. But we agreed right at the beginning, and our ministers have agreed, it's the perfect moment to strengthen and deepen our relationship. So you see a whole range of visits with our ministers coming here, the Prime Minister going to London, and of course we'll have a new government in London soon, but I'm sure they will continue to see Albania as an important and close partner, because we're cooperating internationally now in the United Nations Security Council through NATO, on issues like Ukraine and Russia, but also I think we can do more on trade, on business and investment, and as I mentioned, on education and culture as well.